assistant managers. I don't think I've been lower than the assistant probably for 20 years, maybe 22 years. So I left college because, to be honest, back then I was making so much money and just being a general manager of a Wendy's at the time. It was like my first managing position. I don't regret it. It's been a great ride, great experience, and I love working with people. So I was an area trainer for a company, number 5 on the most profitable of all 400 and some restaurants. Managers throughout the United States that still contact me through the internet, this Facebook thing that my daughter made me sign up. Now I got all these people going, wow, you're on here. So I created managers. The last company I left for, I was about to be an area supervisor. If you're religious, I guess you'd say like God meant it, because I ran into the head guy, told him about my situation of my son's grandpa, and that we wanted him to get close to home, and he said, yeah, I got a restaurant there. First started, well, some of it was the maturity level maybe. I was a general manager at 19. It might have been a little young. But the big thing was I was shooting from the hip. Back then there was no such thing as, I didn't have a planner. I didn't plan anything. It was wake up, go to work, and if you had to work 20 hours to accomplish what you needed to do, you did it. You didn't have any kind of organization, things like that. So at that age I could afford it. Nowadays, no. When you open a new restaurant, sales are high. They always are. Everybody's got to try it. Is to try to keep sales up at that high volume. So the marketing for me will be, getting to know the area again. I lived here over 5 years ago, but it's changed drastically. Making my contacts, my business contacts, getting the time to go out will be the challenge. Scheduling it, using my planner. The work schedule here is great for managers, 50 hours a week or less. And in that 50 does include time for me to physically go out, like in the afternoons. Some days there'll be 2 managers here, and I'll be able to go out for a couple hours, make some contacts, talk to people, set up some things. Like we have a new to-go program that I'm going to start rolling out to the local businesses to make it easier for them. If you want to get somewhere though in the world, it's also what you put into it.
Yeah, outside.
And this is my life, so that's how I take it. If tomorrow's my day off and I'm shopping at Kohl's, for example, and I run into somebody, I might drop my business card off, maybe even the letter that explains what I can do for them. So yeah, you live it just like any other job, 24/7 kind of. But no, coach, because like outside of here, I've also been a soccer coach. In this world, managers, in my opinion, should just be called coaches. You're coaching your team constantly. You're doing on-the-spot coaching, training, developing. Like I said, I'm proud that I've developed so many managers for past companies, and that's what I want to be all about, is helping people get where they want to be, helping the restaurant grow. So motivator is motivating people to do what they need to be doing. I guess the reason I've been successful is I do that. I plan and watch and observe. Then I start developing a plan. Then I get them other managers, whoever's running the restaurant, involved and help creating that plan, because then I get buy-in from them. If they help create it, they'll do it. They'll believe in it. You're going to hear that a lot from me, is planning, time management. A huge guy on the Franklin Covey. Planning. The planning system would be the first thing. Well, I developed a plan before I even came. Organization is huge. And in the Franklin Covey, that's why I said Franklin Covey is like a plan. The biggest things, somebody he owned 400 some restaurants, told me one day, is when you go into a restaurant, baby steps. Highlight your priorities and just work through them. Don't try. That's why I said a young guy would come in and try to super shoot everything, and you're just going to either burn out or bury yourself. All been there, except for maybe Junior. He played basketball for the Milwaukee Bucks, but...
Oh, really?
Yeah, Junior Bridgman.
No kidding.
Yep. And he still even has a record, if I remember right. I don't remember what it is, though.